Okay, all set to go. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. An intentional walk to begin the game. Okay. Ricky Henderson now at the plate. Check swing. Went around. It's 0-1. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. That's a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a strikeout looking. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike. And here is Munetaka Murakami.
0-1's the count.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
At the dish.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
No ball.
Strike two. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. 1-2 here.
Ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And here it comes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Chase Utley. The pitch. Drilled to center. That's way back. And you can't forget it. Home run.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Now at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Here's Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Granderson makes the play, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On the ground to third. Whips it across, and Vladdy is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Out to short. Tosses to first, and they take care of Donaldson for the out. And that new inning getting started, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Good eye right there. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to third, might be two. Quickly to second for one. On to first, double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Kenley on here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game. Yeah, and one thing about Kenley, that cutter, just devastating, and it reminds me of Mariano Rivera, just how dominant.
And down on strikes, and good work there as he gets it. Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Jonathan Loaisiga. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And the pitch. Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. He sends it out of here, and they tie it up. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Next pitch has popped up. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it is gone.
He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Dylan Lee gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Ripped to first, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. But the long. So the lineup flips over. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Egg for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And one away in the top of the third. And now Ricky Henderson. That one's in there. That's strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kenley Jansen's been one of the best closers we've seen over the course of the past decade. Chris, he's moved into the top 10 all-time in saves. Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Freddie Freeman.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
So they intentionally walk the leadoff batter. I can't figure this one out. And now Ricky Henderson. That's in there. And that is strike 1. And a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
On the ground right side. And that is out number 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end. And now Chase Utley. Chris, the GBL is different for a lot of reasons, and one of those reasons is having only 8 teams in the league. How does that impact these teams?
Well, I think it changes a lot of things for these hitters.
Rip towards third. Throw on to Freeman. And a quick out, number 1.
Most obvious difference is you get really used to seeing these other pitchers, and it's not like they're running through a pitching book with 30 different teams anymore.
Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Bounce to third, and it stays fair. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Here's Josh Donaldson. And first offering is fouled off. So who does it help more, the pitchers or the hitters?
I think it helps the hitters because they become more familiar with the pitcher's stuff. Shortened schedule.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Henderson over to first in time. And that'll do it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Munetaka Murakami. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Chris Taylor stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking. And now it's Frankie Lindor. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to make...
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. John Schreiber taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now here is Derek Jeter. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Tatis runs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Mauer. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swing and a base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Jason Adam takes over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Henderson makes the play, and there's one away. To the right side. Throw on to Freeman. Harper retired. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Singled and scored his first time. Puts a bunt down. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. But the long ball was top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. And now Curtis Granderson. There's the strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one's in there. Strike 1. Johnson, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Perez over at second. Freeman at first. 2 out of the inning.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Safe. He beats the tag. It's 7-1.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Goose Gossage gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew. Welcome to a stadium. And now the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. The wind and the pitch. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Johnny Bench in the box now, takes strike one. And he takes one right on the black, and it's 0-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Mookie now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Ricky around third and on his way home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Francisco Lindor. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. The wind of the pitch. They say it went.
0-1.
And that one sliced foul. The 0-2. He goes down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay, now batting Robinson Cano. There's a strike. Jacob deGrom, obviously with a very impressive resume. He's only the 3rd player in history to win the Rookie of the Year and multiple Cy Young Awards. The other 2 guys to do that, Justin Verlander and Tom Seaver. Left-hand batter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And now here is Harper. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Well, Chris, what a career Bryce Harper has put together. On the cover of Sports Illustrated at the age of 16, first overall pick by the Nationals in 2010. He's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star appearances, and a Rookie of the Year to boot. Bryce Harper has turned out to be just as good as advertised. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Freeman off of first with 2 away. Well, who would have thought Jacob deGrom as a college shortstop? Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for a strike. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Vladimir Guerrero. High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Jordan Romano. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. He circles the bases, and they take the lead. It's 3-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
Fernando Tatis Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Bounce to the left side, and it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. And here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Bunting, and he pops it up. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. But the long ball was back here at the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. Kenley Jansen into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. 0-1 now. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Now the number 2 hitter, Johnny Bench. There's a strike. Jansen in his 13th season. He throws a cutter, a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's Mookie Betts. That's in for a strike. In there at the knees. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it. And your final 3-1. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. And now here is Ricky Henderson. And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Johnny Bench getting ready to hit. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and one away. Pop quiz time for you, Singy. Can you tell me what year the Global Baseball League started?
Oh, man. Well, I know it was a post-war effort to share baseball with the entire world. So I'd imagine sometime in the 50s.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. You're warm, Singy. The Global Baseball League started in November. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first. Lindor retired. Third. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. The wind of the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a 1-2. Got it by him for the K. So now the DH spot, Cal Ripken Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Bryce Harper blasts one out the opposite way. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. That one ripped. And forget it.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense. It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Griffin was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. That ends the inning, so we take a break. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger.
Okay.
Freddie Freeman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to first, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. Now batting Robinson Cano. In there for strike 1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Up the middle. To first. That's the third out. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out to short, Now the throw to first on the run. And they take care of Tatis for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Alvarez makes the grab for the second out. Now it's the power speed combo. Chase Utley. And it's fouled away. Righty to the plate. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Welcome back. And now the DH, Bryce Harper. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here. So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Shohei Ohtani.
And we all know about his slider. It's just...
Harper runs. Ground ball left side, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Betts stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Now a long throw home. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Lindor in the box now. Takes strike one. 0 for 1 so far. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
These guys had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs, had a lot.
And now it's going to be Chase Utley. Here comes a pitch. Rocketed out towards right center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. One down. Cal Ripken Jr. the next to hit. And ball one. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Harper now. Swings and sends a rocket to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And there's a foul ball. Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star in both leagues, Singy.
An all-star and a fan favorite has really become an endeared player to the Padres fans there. They got a mural painted of him somewhere in the city.
The pitch. And that one hammered. Out of here.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now.
Runner, he's going.
Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. And they put the tag on him for the out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. And stepping in is the speedy Ricky Henderson. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Johnny Bench in the box now. Takes strike one. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. And now it's Mookie Betts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to make.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Ricky on the move. Pitching for a strike. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. No. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And he deals. Ken Griffey Jr. leading things off and takes a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next pitch downstairs. 1-1. With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Here's a 1-1.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
Struck him out looking. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Just off the outside edge. Tatis waits. And downstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jordan Romano appears to be getting loose. (2-0). Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Next pitch in for a strike, and now 3-1. Right-handed reliever, and now it's filled up.
3-2.
Got it. 2 away now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the batter now, Derek Jeter. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And the righty deals. Next offering is outside. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom half of inning number 2, stepping in the long ball threat, Gunnar Henderson. Great speed and great power, a great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Martinez back to work. A pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out.
Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. Now batting Robinson Cano. In there at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
That was absolute
No ball,
gas.
2
Triple
strikes.
digits on the gun. It's just a different.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it,
That
and you
ball's
really
fast.
don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Kicks and fires. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Freeman rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Taylor Rogers.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Lindor brings it in with a nice run and grab.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Bunts it towards the mound. Throw on to Freeman. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Now it's going to be Cal Ripken Jr. Lifted in the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back here at El Diamante, here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Your attention, please. Now,
Kenley Jansen's been one of the best closers we've seen over the course of the past decade. Chris, he's moved into the top 10 all time in saves. So up next, Johnny Bench. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Kenley is also the Dodgers all-time saves leader with an even 350. The punch out there, 2 gone.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save for Chris Singleton. And here is Chase Utley. And a pitch. That's in for a strike at 95. And this one is off and running.
first pitch, 106.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
It's a good take.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Man at second. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Utley at second with nobody out. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Line drive, could be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Vladimir Guerrero, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
1-2.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And now 2-2. McKenzie, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. On the ground, Lindor fires over to first. And Vladdy is set down.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Josh Donaldson stands in now, looks at that one inside. Grips one to right, and it goes just foul. At the belt and fires. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And the right-hander deals. Oh, and that liner got him. Brown steps on the bag, and that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Francisco Lindor. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Here's Kike Hernandez. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. And that's outside.
Ball outside.
Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Now fly ball to right center. Griffey in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out. And here is Devers. Swings through that one. 0-1. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. Jeter. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go on to inning number 2. The Twins. Pitching change here, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The pitch. In the air, right side. Harper pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down. Derek Jeter will hit next. Base knock, center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Joe Mauer. Short hop liner, handled it short. To first, on target. He got him. Nice play. Bottom of the second. Here's a speed threat, Sammy Sosa. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. So here's Brown at the plate. That's in there. And that's strike one. And that's a strike.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets it. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. So digging in, Chase Utley. Gets the bunt down the right side. Brown. The flip to the pitcher covering. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. So now here's the DH, Cal Ripken Jr. That's to third. Throw on to Brown. Two away. Two outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Slow roller up the middle. Lindor on the run, throw to first. That's out number 3. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Hank Aaron. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. And here is Blake Sable on the corner for a strike, 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Tony Kemp now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Strike 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. That one's in there, 0-1. Called strike right there.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low.
Ready to go now. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Chase Utley. They say you win.
No balls. 1 strike.
Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That one ripped right center field. Hernandez going back some more, and caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch. The run right.
Ready to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
Huh? An intentional walk to start the game. That's a new one on me. Enrique Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike one. That clips the corner. Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. One of the things you see every once in a while with a special talent is a guy who gets to the big league super fast. Chris Sale falls into that category. This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Cal Ripken Jr., the next to hit, takes outside. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Rob Dibble, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. And down on strikes he goes. And how about Chris Sale locked in now? Here's Harper now. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Strike two.
Well, just a freak on the mound, and that delivery, something that people thought would cause injury for him early in his career, didn't. He started to experience later on, but no surprise that his favorite player growing up was Randy Johnson.
Sale delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Sale ready. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one's gone.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Sends it to first, and they take care of Donaldson for the. So here's Brown at the plate. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. And now here is Harper. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Really nice job at 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the up.
Here's Tony Kemp.
Steal,
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
And takes low for ball one. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home. Shohei Ohtani comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate. That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
One away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And a foul ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
On to second, they get one, and that's two. Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Kenley on here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game. Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined. Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Sosa batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2. Next offering is down low. Remember when Kenley got a chance to play in the World Baseball Classic as a catcher for the Netherlands in 2009? And you think now he wears number 74 because that is his house number in Curacao. Brown in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the frame. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Lee Smith. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The wide to kick the pitch. Joe Mauer, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down. because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
So now a pinch hitter, Chipper Jones. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Base hit into the outfield. And that puts the tying run on base.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice...
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A towering shot to right. And they walk it off and win it 4-3. All right, ready to go here. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Sign from the dugout. An intentional walk to start the ball game. What are you doing, you donut? Enrique Hernandez at the plate now, and that's inside. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Got him! And that's the first out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
That one is upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some...
The throw in time to get him, and that does it. Here's some real power at the plate. Chase Utley. And here it comes. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Bounce to the right. Steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back. And out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. And they add a run. It's 2-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
Devers sends it across to first. And they take care of Donaldson for the out. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Seth Brown. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Bryce Harper swings through it for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here. Caught him looking for the K. And now the DH, Hank Aaron. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No ball,
that one
two
at
strikes.
1-0-1. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
New pitcher on now, Goose Gossage. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. In there, sets him down on strikes. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike. Tony Kemp can't hold up, and that's a strike. Clips the outside corner, 0-2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Got him! Huge strikeout. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Rob Dibble.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Got it by him for the K.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
On to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches. On to the third inning. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. Gossage back to work. And fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Rafael Devers. He swings and fouls one off. Gossage, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That clips the zone, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses. That's his second strikeout. Man at first, Sammy Sosa now at the plate. In there for strike 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And now the shortstop, Jerry Hairston Jr. Unintentional walk to begin the game. Okay. Lau at the plate. The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. The 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with.
Good feed. That's one. And that's two. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. And a pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Ripken Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Hard liner. Out of here.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, James Karinchak. He's into the game with the bases empty. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. puts a bunt down. Hernandez. Throw not in time, and he's safe. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Karinchak with a move to first, and he's back in there. White Sox traded Fernando Tatis Jr. to the Padres in 2016 for James Shields and cash considerations. Tatis wondered, there goes Jr. Next pitch is popped up. Lau under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Leading off, Joe Torre.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay, Harold Baines in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone.
Well, the intentional walk definitely backfired on him right there, and they thought they were setting themselves up for a better. He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Ian Happ in the box now. Takes strike one. The Happ Daddy goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Mike Yastrzemski in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. And now it's Miguel Amaya. First offering, misses the mark.
1-0.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Derek Jeter. Here the right-hander back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the power speed combo. Chase Utley reached on an infield single his first time. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And a pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Next is the designated hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. Flied out his first time. Now the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Digging in, Jerry Hairston Jr. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Martinez back to work. Loud stands in now and watches strike one. That one hammered center field. Griffey drops step, ranges back. Back some more, and it's gone. Brandon Lau bops one out of here, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you
got him swinging.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now, Keith Hernandez. And that's in there for strike one. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game. Okay, all set to go. The batter now, Jerry Hairston Jr.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
An intentional walk to start the game. That's a new one on me. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. That one's in there. And that is strike 2. And a curve is down and in. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
0-1's the count.
Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Takes it himself, and that will end. And now, Chase Utley. The wind of the pitch. Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Here's Bryce Harper. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Lau sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And the pitch. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. And Vladdy is set down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Back-to-back homers, always a special.
Sam Hentges gets the ball now. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Yastrzemski throws to second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And now Joe Torre. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. And now Harold Baines.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat.
Donaldson tossed to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Keith Hernandez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Ian Happ up to hit. And that's through there for a strike. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2020. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curve. The left-hander on now, Jose Alvarado. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. The pitch. Gets the bunt down the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline. And now Joe Mauer puts a bunt down. Hernandez. The flip to the pitcher covering. Out on the underhand toss. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Hernandez. He takes it on his own. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitch. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. And now it's Miguel Amaya. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Jerry Hairston Jr. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now it's Brandon Lau. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's two away. So first and second with two outs. Now here is Hunter Renfroe. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Next one just misses. Now 1-2. And down on strikes. And that is the ball game. So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely.
And now here is Chase Utley. The wind of the pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
On the ground to third. Torrey whips it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
And first offering is fouled off.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
And he handles it himself for the out. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. And Vladdy is set down. And that'll do it. Another look here at the solo shot. And stepping in is the speedy Jerry Hairston Jr. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Lau at the plate. Slow ground ball to the right side. Lau out on the play. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. There's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. And now two gone. Next to hit, Joe Torre. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. Back inside Wells Park, top of the second. Now the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And first offering is fouled off. Josh Donaldson, a guy who was originally drafted by the Cubs and went to the A's in the Rich Harden trade. Early in his career, he actually played third base and caught. He got a chance to catch the big league level with Oakland a little bit early in his career. Ken Griffey Jr. stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Yeah, but one thing I remember about Josh Donaldson is he was one of the first guys when we started talking about, launch angle and bat coming through the zone, being level, being flat, all of those things that are just commonplace today. Well, he was kind of one of the first guys that really started to break that down. Off the bat, that one.
Yohan Duran gets the call from the pen. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball one.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Foul ball there. Duran, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch is popped up. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
That one is absolutely belted. Baines drop step going back. Gone.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Yastrzemski on his way over, pulls it in on the run. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Harold Baines. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Griffey in pursuit. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Ian Happ up to hit. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Mike Yastrzemski in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And he takes it himself for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. Grounded out his first time. Rips that one to right. Baines makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Gets the bunt down the right side. Hernandez. He handles it himself, and that is that. Welcome back, and now it's Miguel Amaya. Manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him. Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Line to left. Tatis makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Brandon Lau. That one to first. Steps on the bag for one. Goes to second. Safe there. To second. Tag. Safe. So they get one at first but can't complete the double play. Renfro in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at second. 2 down. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And a base hit up the middle. Amaya coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Run comes in from second, and now just a 2-run deficit. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Joe Torre. His first at bat was a strikeout. Kenley Jansen into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, and one thing about Kenley.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1. Kenley Jansen picking up the save for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding. Now here is Ernie Banks. So they intentionally walk the leadoff batter. I can't figure this one out. Here's Elvis Andrus. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a
0-2's the
miss.
count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Strike three. Got him swinging. And now one away. Here's Josh Donaldson. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. So 2 down now. And here is Curtis Granderson. In there for strike one. Inside, just missed. And that one sliced foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach you'll hit for a high average as well.
Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the right through there. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. But 2 come across to score in the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and he's on at first.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now let's see if they force some action.
High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And now here is Harper.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Vladimir Guerrero in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Smoked into left, base hit.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Fought off foul. Runner at first with no outs here. That one drilled left field. That's back. Gone.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow.
Now this one stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, nobody out. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the air out towards right center. Granderson under it. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Chipper Jones. One out, runners at the corners for him. On the ground to the left. That's a base hit. Run scores.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
And the batter now, Derek Jeter.
That pitch is out.
That one outside, and that is ball one. Most people think of Derek Jeter as being from Michigan, but the kid from Kalamazoo was actually born in New Jersey.
That's outside.
Next pitch is outside.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Harper fires it to the plate. He beats it safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Alexis Diaz taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
The new pitcher in the game, Taylor Clark. He's into the game with the bases empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Tatis waits. This one popped up. Lindor makes the grab. 2 down. Now back in safely at first. Next pitch is popped up. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Staying in the game on defense, Chipper Jones. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Hank Thompson digging in now. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Lindor on the move. Next offering is fouled back. The other way. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the DH, Nelson Cruz. And there's the strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. Now it's going to be Pudge Rodriguez.
0-1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of...
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Cal Ripken Jr. Popped up. Lindor makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's some real power at the plate. Chipper Jones. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. The pitch. Base hit, left center field. Around first, heading for two. Oh, he throws it away.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
The 1-0. Liner snagged at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Chase Utley. He's already homered here in this one. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. 2 outs, nobody on. Bryce Harper to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. He's already homered in this game.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
In the air, foul off first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Ernie Banks. Manager signals over. And how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. Kenley on here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2. Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
And he takes a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm.
This one's squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. Here's Francisco Lindor. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Junior going back on this one. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game. 14-5 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew.